folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. And the technical free throw is good.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
And Morant throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. No one near Conley as he lets it go. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an all-star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Jackson kicks to Morant. Adams, the pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Jackson. Towns with the steal. And now here comes Conley leading the break. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Morant outside. Adams with the screen on Conley. Morant with a wide open look. And it's Memphis with another.
And with the pace that Morant plays with, that mid-range is a great option. He can surprise defenders expecting Ja to drive it.
Back to Edwards. Kicks it to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. No coverage that time.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And it's Brooks in the corner, stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Edwards with the drive.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Adams wide open. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brooks. That one misses. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Edwards with it. Now defended by Bain. And the dunk by Towns.
Tell you what, going end to end, Towns may not always look like he's moving fast, but he's gobbling up some ground in a hurry. And some of that is his stride. That fella's got some big feet, too.
Outside, Bain. Here's Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Towns.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
We got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
The Grizzlies with another miss. And at the top of the key, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies defense.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
You know, something else is working for them is the three-point shooting. I mean, they've done some damage early on from behind the arc.
So on the floor for Minnesota, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And it's Morant missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Morant. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Kennard, the pass to Adams. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
The 3 from Morant. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
To the middle. And that one's good. Towns. Towns has got the lead up to 10 now for Minnesota.
Showing us a little bit of everything tonight. Karl Anthony Towns, extremely versatile, taking over at the offensive end.
Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And Gobert kicks to Conley. Back to Gobert. It's stolen by Adams. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Here's Clark. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to Towns. Three-pointer and another three for Minnesota. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Towns with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Adams sets the pick for Brooks. It's Morant in the corner. Here's Adams. Up and in on the lane. Adams has got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Towns against Clark. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution for the Grizzlies.
And 1:01 left in the first half of basketball. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
When Gobert goes up, he gets up. Airtime to spare as he slams the putback home.
Here's Minnesota. They're on a 16-7 run. And Edwards with the stuff.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Bain, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Conley kicks to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Back to McDaniel. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Here's Kennard. Gobert with the block. Conley into the lane. Anthony Edwards has been leading the... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
Your Grizzlies, 28. The Timberwolves, 46.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Desmond Bain out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Jaren Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Aldama in the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Jackson passes to Jones, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Grizzlies have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Passes it to Jones. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. It's stolen by Edwards. Poked loose. And again, the turnover by the Timberwolves.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
There's Jackson with the 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Towns kicks to McDaniels. The 3. The offensive rebound. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Conley finds Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got 18 points in the game.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
Bain against Edwards. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time. And the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. He dishes it to Conley. 5 on the clock. Gobert. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Wasted no time on that one. Aldama's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jackson from long range. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Towns for 3. A second chance effort, and Gobert with the lay-in. He's got 14.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Dylan Brooks comes in for Bain. And it's Morant in for Jones.
Substitution for your Grizzlies.
Here's Morant. 12 points for him. No good on the quick 3. 1:32 left in the third quarter. From deep three-point range. Now here's McDaniels. Guarded by Morant. 6 to shoot. From deep. Conley's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Kennard with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morant surveying the D from the arc. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Here's Jackson. Here's Aldama. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Aldama's got 5 points now this quarter.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
From deep, Brooks. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. Over to the left wing. And finished off by Gobert.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Aldama can't hit.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves sitting on a 21. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Grizzlies trail by 21. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in a point guard.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
Minnesota leading by 19 points. Edwards finds McDaniels. Back to Edwards. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. Shoots the three. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. To the left wing, stolen by Brooks. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Crafty move, and then Morant slams it in.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Tries the spin move, and Edwards with the stuff.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
The three from Morant. Morant with another miss.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now, here's McDaniel. He's guarded closely. Just 4 to shoot. Moves back up. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
To the inside. And Morant throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
To the paint. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Now, here's Morant for 3. Morant with another miss. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks outside. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Adams. They shoot again. Outside for Jackson. And rejection by McDaniel. Conley for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Timberwolves.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rudy Gobert.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
Out to Edwards. Sinks the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And the rejection by Jackson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant kicks to Brooks. Back to Morant. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Oh, the savvy veteran Conley driving inside and knowing how to angle his body to draw contact.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Adams. Drops in the layup for 2.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Outside Conley. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance.
Smack clowns with mad style.
are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Mobley outside. Here's Okoro. Brooks defending. Back to Mobley. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Bain against Mitchell. Adams a screen. Brooks from outside. The rebound by Allen.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Doris, we hear a lot about how much space Isaac Okoro can cover at the defensive end.
It's important, B.A. Here we have an agile, athletic defender who's got length to bother those elite shooters, the quickness to cut off penetration. He can jump passing lanes. Being this kind of defensive player is critical in the league.
Now here's Adams. Up top, Jackson, covered by Mobley. And here's Morant outside, and the dunk by Jackson.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Here's Okoro. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Okoro for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And here's Bain. Jackson with a screen on Garland. From deep, Bain gets the 3 to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Back to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Garland. Let's go with a 3. Garland controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, don't forget to box out, because guards like Darius Garland very capable of those second chance points opportunities.
Morant against Garland. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. On the wing, Mitchell, guarded by Bain. Okoro on the wing. Knocks it down from distance.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Now here's Jackson, and a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 3 on the clock. Morant with it. He's picked up by Garland. And then Morant with the dunk.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
From deep, Mitchell. The offensive rebound. Going inside, and Mitchell with the slam.
Maybe the best aspect of Donovan Mitchell, the rugged, competitive toughness. Get to the window, Donovan. Nicely done.
Now here's Morant. Three-pointer, Brooks. He's rebounded by Okoro. Mitchell against Jackson. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Puts up a 3. No good there. And Cleveland the other way now. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Out to the wing. From deep, Mobley. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Morant. Pure from three-point range. Morant's got 5 points.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. Puts the move on. And it's Bane with the rebound. Outside Morant. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Grizzlies. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Back to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Outside Garland. Driving inside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Mitchell. Here's the three. He can't get it to go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Right side Morant. Takes a three. Is rebounded by Okoro. The Cavs trailing. Outside Garland. From outside the arc. Sinks the tray. Garland's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Outside Bane. They grab their own miss. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Excellent D there from Morant.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45. Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Pass to Okoro. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
And that one's good for Brooks.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Outside for Mitchell. Mobley up top. Adams covering. Garland for 3. Lets it fly to the middle. Outside for Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Left side Bane. Fires the 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. Allen, the pass to Garland. Banked it in off the glass. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
From deep, Morant. Here's Adams. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Allen. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Payne. Now here's Brooks from behind the arc. Donovan Mitchell with a board. 29 seconds left in the half. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Now Mobley. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. They get the rebound. Goes up again. Mobley, no good. And here's Payne. He gets it up.
The defensive instincts of Okoro right there.
Desmond Bane getting it done for Memphis. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We'll be right back.
20.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the three. Memphis leading. Outside Jones. Lets the three fly. Fires in the triple. Jones has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Jackson finds Adams. Adams with a screen on Mitchell. Intercepted. Fast break Cleveland. And Okoro gets it to go. Okoro's got 7 points.
This to me is where Okoro is at his best, creating offense with his defense.
Jackson with a screen on Mitchell. Brooks outside. The three is up. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Jackson, the pass to Jones. Jackson with a screen on Garland. Jackson down low, covered by Mobley. Second shot opportunity. Snatched up. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
If you're going to roll as the screen setter, as Evan Mobley does there, you got to be able to catch and finish, and he does just that.
Brooks outside.
Evan Mobley. First personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw dropped for Brooks. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark is checked in for Adams. And Aldama subbed in for Jaren Jackson Jr.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Aldama. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow. Oh, he makes it look easy.
Apparently, he didn't appreciate giving up points.
I mean, just throws it down right in the man's face. Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
The BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things.
Williams is checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Jones.
Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader, one of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
Pass to Morant. Inside, Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Mitchell finds Mobley. Now Garland. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. The baseline K is on the way. Mobley, no good. And for Garland, Doris, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league. Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
From deep, Mitchell drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Pass to Aldama. Kennard with it. 50 seconds left in the third. And here's Clark for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Okoro's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell with the drive, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Memphis has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. 23 seconds left to play in the third quarter. The 3 is up. Kennard can't get it to go. On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Kennard. Out to Garland for the lead, and the Cavaliers, another 3.
Well, Darius Garland clearly in a groove, and his teammates just rely on him to get great production.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Cavaliers on top, up 1. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Payne is the 2 with Williams playing the 3. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then it's Jackson. Then it's Aldama in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Pass to Mitchell. Mobley outside. And stolen by Jones. Here's Aldama. They get it back. Jackson, the pass to Bane. Back to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. It's stolen by Garland. To the paint. Pass to Okoro. Here's Allen, defended by Jackson. Allen, the pass to Mitchell, to the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Payne against Garland. Payne, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Aldama. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Grizzlies lead by 5. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Memphis?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Count it. Bane's gone 4 for 6 from the field. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Down low. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Garland.
Boy, high percentage shot there by Donovan Mitchell. Gets close enough to the rim, uses the touch he has. That's pretty.
Pass to Aldama. It's stolen. Now Mobley. The 3 from Mitchell. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And now just a 3-point Grizzly lead.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Jackson outside. It's intercepted. The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
We call this a defense first guard. Okoro's steal ignites the opportunity in transition.
Bane, the pass to Jackson. Here's Williams. Jackson right side. So it'll be 2 free throws. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many previous plays still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
6 to shoot. Outside Jones. Launches a 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Bane.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Memphis calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 1:43 left in the game. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Adams checked in for Aldama. Brooks comes in for Williams. And it's Morant in for Jones. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He just wanted his players to get a breather and to remind them, stick with the game plan. He wants them to stay patient and run their plays, even if they have to go deep into the shot clock. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
But Donovan Mitchell, from the time he stepped between the lines for his basketball team, has always been counted on in these moments. Big-time chance here at the free throw line. You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Stolen by Mitchell. Okoro on the wing. Outside for Mitchell. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 14 points now in the second half.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Brooks finds Adams. Back to Brooks. Adams a screen. Here's Morant. He takes it in. Count it!
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Mobley, a screen on Bane. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Mobley down low, hounded by Morant. 4 on the clock. Outside Garland. Here's Allen. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Outside Morant. Launches it. Memphis the rebound. On the wing, Brooks. From downtown. No good. Mitchell up top. And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up for
I smack clowns with mad style.
this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. Just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Towns, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And few 7-footers in the league have Towns' shooting touch. This is the guy you want to create for time and time again.
Now, here's Okoro. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jared Allen.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Here's Mitchell. Plays it up and banks it in.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Edwards finds Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards passes to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Here's Conley, and he makes good on the layup. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
And there's the pass to Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Gobert's got his second basket.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Garland with it. Picked up by Edwards. Okoro dishes to Garland, and so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Cavaliers shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
It's stolen by Edwards. Conley against Garland. That one falls.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Garland kicks to Okoro. His 3-pointers off the mark for Minnesota. They've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
It's stolen by Edwards. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. And finished off by Gobert.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Okoro shot is off.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athletic.
kicks to Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Outside, Towns. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Has to Gobert. Mobley with the block. Got a piece of it. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Edwards against Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Okoro passes to Allen. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota leading by 4. Passes it to Edwards. Towns wide open. Tries again. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert has got 9.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Towns for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves. Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognized it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting, and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Now, here's McDaniel. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. McDaniels dishes to Towns. Here's the 3. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
Okoro kicks to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels with the ball. Garland picks him up. Towns, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
Minnesota shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Poked away. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Allen. McDaniels finds Edwards.
Oh, my goodness, man. And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
NBA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. A three-pointer is right on target.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Allen. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Lays it up off the glass. Edwards got 8 points.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
Conley against Garland. Mitchell passes to Okoro. And that time, also a missed shot.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Mobley. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Timberwolves leading by 20. Here's Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists in the game.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
The Cavaliers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Now here's Edwards. 11 points in the game. Conley's shot is off.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
The pass to Okoro. So the wing on the left. Now here's Mitchell. McDaniels defending. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Conley dishes to Edwards. The putback. Allen with the rebound. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. He gets that one. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
A creative scorer. Mitchell uses that versatility and shot-making ability to keep the defenders guessing.
And so it's the Minnesota. All right, David, thank you. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside, or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Okoro's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 17. Towns kicks to Gobert. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Driving in. Here's Okoro. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And so he hits both. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. Cleveland on defense. 15-point game. Towns against Mobley. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Here's Edwards. There's the drive. And finished off by Edwards.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And he nails the third.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Here is Conley. Over to the wing. McDaniels finds Gobert. And here's Conley outside. Good on the three-point shot. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Here's Mobley. Gobert with the block. Pass to McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Misses the three.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
And here is McDaniel. After Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. In the corner, Okoro with it. Mitchell right side. Here's Mobley. Pass to Okoro. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Towns for three. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now the feed to Mobley. And here's Garland for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Conley kicks to McDaniel. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Mitchell passes to Mobley. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
Now here's McDaniel. He's got 11. Conley with a wide open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Here's Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 13 points for Rudy Gobert. Mitchell kicks to Allen. It's stolen by Gobert. 6-second difference between the shot and game plan. There's the lob to Towns. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Passes to Mobley. Stolen by McDaniels. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Garland driving to the basket. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
Conley dishes to Towns. Edwards kicks to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Offline with his 3.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Mitchell with it. Now defended by Gobert. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Looks it out to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, Okoro with it. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Okoro's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cavs. Down low, McDaniels hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And it's 13 points for Jaden McDaniel. Loads it up there for Mobley. And the rejection by Towns. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Back to Mitchell, stolen by McDaniels. And now Minnesota on the fast break. It's deflected, stolen by Garland. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Mitchell with it, working on McDaniels. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Inside, it's tipped, stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's McDaniels, and the layup falls. And now a 12-point Minnesota lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota. Mitchell way outside. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Took him no time at all on that one. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
And you have to stay up on Conley. When you give him breathing room, he's a threat to pull up. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
It's good. And that's 13 points for Darius Garland.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Here's McDaniels. And they get it back. And the pass to Towns. Latrey. And no good that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Mitchell outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Feeds it to McDaniels. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jared Allen.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And McDaniels drops them both. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. Back to Towns. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Count that bucket.
I'm impressed with Conley's scoring ability here. He's an alert guard who understands how to attack the defense.
Allen finds Mitchell. Here's Okoro. Edwards defending. Okoro passes to Mitchell. To the middle. Stolen by McDaniels. Pass to Towns. Here's McDaniels. At the elbow, Conley. McDaniels dishes to Towns. Outside Conley. For three, Edwards. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That'll pretty much do it.
Garland kicks to Mobley. Dishes to Okoro. It's Allen on the wing. Mobley outside. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. And here is McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here's Garland for three. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Some good moment. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
I smack clowns with mad style.
store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. And here's Minnesota now. Pass to Conley. Back to Towns. Outside Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. Here's Morant. Now Brooks. Jackson on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Here's Edwards. Driving in. And Edwards slams it in.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And the basket by Bane.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. And that one is stuffed right through.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
For Memphis, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Adams with a screen on McDaniels. From deep, Morant. Memphis the rebound. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Bane. Shot clock at 5. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Bane, no good. Bane's gone 1 for 3 on the night. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Here's Towns. No one near him. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
Bane finds Brooks. The 3 ball. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Edwards with it. Jackson in his pocket. Bane against Edwards. Outside Conley. Back to Towns. Takes it inside. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And the basket by Bane.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Such a wide open look. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And it's Brooks missing. Minnesota in the lead. McDaniels with it. Checked by Brooks. Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Edwards finds McDaniels. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Morant. No good, a bit long that time.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Bane against Edwards. Inside, shot is up. And it's Memphis with another.
Watch how Adams puts his physique to work, grinding up the defense and finding an inside shot.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks from outside. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. For Minnesota, they've gone a perfect 7 for 7. Conley passes to Gobert. Towns for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. McDaniels against Morant. Adams with a screen on McDaniels. Right side Moran. Pass to Bain. Fires from deep. Shot clock at 6. Buries it from 3. 9 points in the game.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp three-point shot.
It's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Desmond Bain getting it done for the Grizzlies. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found it. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Towns. And here's Conley. Edwards with it, guarded by Bain. Spins. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Cashes in the first attempt of the game.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Tillman, defended by Gobert. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
It's McDaniels on the wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. McDaniels got 7 points in the game. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Pass to Moran. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. McDaniels with some nice D. Outside Edwards. From the arc. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Steven Adams comes in for Tillman. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. Outside McDaniels. Tipped away. Back to Towns. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. And the 3 off target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Jackson. It's good on the putback.
In terms of raw tools, Jaren could become one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. We'll see how it plays out.
Towns on a screen. Fires the 3, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite, but some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Can't hit that one. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Adams with the ball. Towns covering. Outside Jones. Pass to Jackson. A minute 42 left to play in the first half. Jackson with a screen on Conley. Jones from outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Bain. Back to Conley. Outside McDaniels. Takes the 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Payne against Conley. McDaniels with the rebound.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Edwards. The shot no good, and Memphis taking it the other way now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Jones. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. McDaniels passes to Towns. McDaniels with it. He's picked up by Bane. That's good from Towns on the assist by Conley. Towns has got 14 points for the game.
That's just Big Cat using his upper body strength to convert through contact.
Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. And that one's good for Brooks.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Conley passes to Towns. Edwards with it. McDaniels from long range. Here's Gobert, and another shot, and he lays it in. Gobert's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
And we're through the first half of play here. Thanks, Allie. After the break.
28, the Grizzlies, 23.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Morant and Payne in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
McDaniels. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
So he gets them both. Well, the Grizzlies shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Outside Bane. Now here's Jackson. Outside Bane. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The first free throw is good. And so Towns nails them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Now Brooks. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown. Brooks has got 5 points.
So many teams are loading up on big wings who can shoot it. Dylan Brooks, he fits that bill.
Good from Mike Conley. A sweet move. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Edwards can't hit. Memphis has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Adams finds Jackson. Now here's Brooks. Adams high post. Towns on him. Pass to Brooks. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And here's Morant outside. They get it again. Adams. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Edwards, a pass to Towns. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Shoots from 12. Morant, no good. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. For three, Conley. Kept alive by Minnesota. Towns passes to McDaniels. Tries again, and he drives in. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
A former #1 pick, Towns is unstoppable when he's on. A polished offensive talent with great size.
Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with it. Edwards, the pass to Towns. From deep. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
To end the drought. And Brooks with the layup. Brooks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The way Brooks gets by people, he varies the pace of his dribble to keep you guessing.
And the basket by Towns.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Adams. And stolen by Gobert. McDaniels from long range. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson left side. Jacks up a three. And Gobert with a block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
27 seconds left in the third quarter. Bane to the wing on the left. Outside Morant. Jackson the screen. The three. And Ja Morant with the three. Morant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Edwards finds Towns. Now Conley. Back to Towns. Three-pointer. Back to Daniels. And so it's Minnesota leading by 17 at the end of the period. Bill. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Towns plays the four with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Minnesota's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Tipped. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Bane with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Right side Bane. This one for three. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. Minnesota shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Here's Conley. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Towns. From deep, Morant. Drains the triple.
I think consistency from three is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
Towns passes to Edwards. The three. Offensive rebound. McDaniels. That one drops for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. Outside Morant. 4-3. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns just got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards finds Gobert. Towns for 3. Nails it from 3. Towns has got 12 points here in the second half.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Offensive board. Pass to Bane. Brooks outside. Oh, it's stolen away. Three-pointer. The shot by Conley, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. It's scooped up. Outside for Morant. Back to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Jackson, the pass to Morant.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
Jackson against Towns. And Edwards slams it in.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way. You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Edwards finds Conley. From deep three-point range. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Karl Anthony Towns.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
And the three-pointer goes.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Towns for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Now here's Morant. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA.
I smack clowns with mad style.
look at tonight. This could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one. Now here's Mitchell. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
He hits the back iron.
Between game, nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Mobley outside. There's the three. Brooks with the rebound. Here's Jackson. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Bane against Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Brooks. Cavaliers with the rebound. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Now here's Morant. Stolen by Mobley. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Garland with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Mobley on a screen. The three from Okoro. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
Jackson. Offensive rebound. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
Now here's Garland. This one for three. Adams grabs the miss. And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
The drive by Garland, and finished off by Garland.
Aggressive move to the bucket. Darius Garland, dangerous when he's in attack mode.
Bane, the pass to Jackson. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
2 minutes.
Moran against Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Over Bane. The Grizzlies pull it in. Brooks outside. Adams with a screen on Garland. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist from Jackson.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Garland to three. And Morant clears the board. And here's Memphis. They're on a 12-4 run. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Brooks outside. Jackson on the wing, covered by Mobley. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And here's Morant outside. The shot comes out. Cleveland has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Mitchell drives in, and that one's good. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Donovan Mitchell just understanding if I'm this close to the cup, I've got to score it.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Adams. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavs trailing. On the wing, Mitchell. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Now Mitchell with 4 on the clock. Can't get the layup.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Grizzlies.
Please give a big round of applause to your
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the small forward position. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. The size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Memphis leading. Adams, the pass to Morant. Adams against Garland. Here's Morant driving to the basket. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Adams.
Well, you love the defensive mindset that Jared Allen brings on a nightly basis. What a contest right there.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Now here's Garland. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Morant against Garland. From deep, Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bane's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Oh, and Jackson with the block. They recover it. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. To the left wing. Pass to Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
Shot clock at 2. No coverage that time. Garland's got 5 now.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
He hits the second from the line.
What I love about Steven Adams is he approaches the game with a level of physicality that sets a tone for his team. Outstanding defensively and growing offensively.
Now here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Mobley, no good. And here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Brooks a screen on Allen. On the wing, Brooks. Give him 8 points now. Three-pointer. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Garland. And he converts the layup. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Bain, the pass to Adams. Rejected by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
And it's Okoro penetrating, and he jams it home with authority.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Bain. Adams up top. It's stolen by Garland. Pass to Allen. And here's Mitchell. The ball's knocked loose. Allen, the pass to Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the lob. Here's Okoro. Now Allen. On the take. Outside for Mitchell. Goes back up. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And they're able to recover. Here's Okoro. Brooks defending. Okoro, no good. Memphis has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. And it's Brooks missing. Moran against Mitchell. Shoots. And that one hits the back iron. Appreciate it, Allie.
22, the Grizzlies, 23.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Look at Dillon Brooks. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5, down low.
And he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks, into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 9.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Here's Jackson. Good D by Mobley.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
To the middle. Out to Garland for the lead. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Bain with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. From deep, Morant. Kept alive. Adams, the pass to Bain. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Allen inside. Jackson on him. Outside Mitchell. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And Okoro gets it to go.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
Morant, pass to Brooks. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
First one falls.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a three-level guy and not afraid in the big moments.
Now here's Bane. 6 points for him. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Cleveland has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Mobley. And it's Garland on the drive. Mobley, left side. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Three-pointer. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Mobley. Mitchell's got 16 points now.
This is when it gets scary for defenses because Donovan Mitchell is comfortable, he's in rhythm, and he's torching the defense right now.
Now here's Morant. But no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Jackson gets the bucket.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Jackson against Mobley. To the paint. Back to Mitchell. To the wing, right side. That's tipped. Here's Okoro, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
A minute 9 left in the third. Up top, Morant, guarded by Garland. Jackson, left side. No good off the glass. The Cavs have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Brooks. Lets the three fly. They get it back. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Adams a screen from deep. Payne. Here's Morant. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Deflects the pass. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive, nice.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Adams. Allen defending. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Morant with it. Here we go, one-on-one. And he's going for the lob. And Mitchell with the slam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Kept alive. Kicks it out to Jackson. From deep, Bane. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. 4-3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And this was already coming down to the wire, but poor ball control and some fast hands have raised the stakes.
And Mitchell with the slam.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
The Cavaliers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Pass to Okoro. Outside for Mitchell. Outside Garland. Wide open. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Adams with a screen on Allen. Morant, pass to Adams. Soft touch off the glass.
I'll tell you, Steven Adams could be a force in the pick and roll. There are not many defenders who want to get in his way when he's the roll man.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Now here's Bane. Over Okoro. And they recover it. Outside for Brooks. Morant against Garland. Jackson outside. Clock is at 3. Fires for 3. They shoot again. Goes back up. Back to Morant. The baseline Jay. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Bane. Now here's Brooks. Back to Jackson. For 3. Mobley with the block. Finished off the break. Now it's a 6-point Cleveland lead.
Just great awareness from Evan Mobley. Get out in transition, get in front of everybody.
Jackson outside. Sinks that one from the post.
No, just beautiful setup. They found the size mismatch inside, delivered when they really needed it.
Mitchell with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Pass to Okoro. Out left to the wing. And a missed layup. Memphis has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Jackson with a screen on Mitchell. Knocked away. Morant against Garland to the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Morant, the pass to Adams. Here's Brooks. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. On the wing, Bane to the paint. Here's Morant. It falls!
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Garland for 3. Off on that one. And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. That was an incredible night of hoops.
Clowns with mad style.
centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor. They can pass. You can run your offense through them. They can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And yep, it's good.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
The 3 from Okoro. Edwards pulls it in. Towns for 3, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Ah, the versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Here's Okoro. Outside Mitchell. To stop the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Taking 2 shots. And he's good on the second. Minnesota has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
5 to shoot. And the basket by Gobert.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat, just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Edwards slams it in.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
Oh, got that one up quick. Garland's got 5 now.
He's just a crafty ball handler that does a great job of selling his move. Garland, this man will hit the break, stop, and pop.
Shot is good by Edwards.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Mobley finds Garland. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. McDaniels against Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Towns. 6 points for him, and the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Outside Edwards. Conley, he's open, and another basket for Minnesota.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Mitchell. Garland for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Give him 8 points now.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor. 2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on the squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
And he sinks the second.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Mitchell finds Garland. Back to Mitchell. Outside Garland. Edwards pulls it in.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. attacking. There are no excuses.
Basket counts. Edwards got 7.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Takes a 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Good for a couple of those per game. Garland silky from 3.
Free throw good. Edwards. And both free throws good for Edwards. Here's Garland. 11 points in the game. Pass to Allen. Mobley outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
The length of Mobley that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling him.
And the second free throw is good. Minnesota in the lead. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Edwards. Pass to Conley. McDaniels from long range. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now Edwards. Towns with the ball. Up in time. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was...
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. Back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves? Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. And, you know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Mobley passes to Garland. Fires from deep. Cleveland gets it back. Outside Mitchell. Picked it out of midair. Inside. Here's Towns. And another basket for Minnesota.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
The 3 from Mitchell. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Conley passes to Towns. Now Edwards. The 3 is up. Mobley grabs the board. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Back to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Conley. Over Garland. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Off target with the open look.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Edwards finds Towns. Shoots over Mobley. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback.
He wasn't going to be denied.
Pass to Garland from outside the arc. Unable to get that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. From deep. Towns can't get it to go. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
From deep, Conley. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. Cleveland has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. McDaniels, that's good. 7 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Edwards fires from way outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's Mitchell penetrating, and Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Here's Edwards. Back to Towns. The 3. Outside McDaniels. Here's the 3. Counted from distance. McDaniels got 10 points.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Towns. 16 points for him. And it's powered home by Towns.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Conley against Garland. Back to Towns. From the arc. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Gobert, no good. Outside Mitchell. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Edwards. 11 points in the game. Here's Okoro from deep three-point range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. The Cavaliers shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. The 3 from Okoro. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Edwards for 3. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Mobley finds Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Towns for 3. Here's Gobert. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. Gobert's got 7.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Minnesota's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Towns for 3 from beyond the arc, and then some. Towns has got 21 points in the game. From deep, Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game.
Shooting while in rhythm. Good to see Mobley firing with no hesitation.
Now here's Conley. Launches a 3. They get it again. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Crashes the glass with a 40, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Here's McDaniels. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
We love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
From deep. McDaniels can't hit. Cleveland has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Mobley finds Mitchell. Here's Okoro. Let's go with a 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Conley. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And he lays it up and in. He's got 6.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Towns for 3. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Gobert's got 11 points.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit 3s to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Shot is good by Edwards.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Okoro. And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
McDaniels from long range. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Towns for 3. Here's Gobert. Over to the left wing. Towns passes to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. McDaniels from long range. Kept alive by Minnesota.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
And the stifle tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. This Cavs squad is struggling. Pass to Allen. Mobley outside. The 3 from Okoro. Knocks down the long J. Okoro's got 6.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And so it's Minnesota in a good situation. Up by 13 points to close. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Gobert with the bucket.
You have to love what Gobert is doing on the offensive end so far. Staying active and finding lots of ways to contribute.
He drops it from range.
Making the defense look absolutely helpless. He's in full control.
Garland for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Edwards finds McDaniels. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Garland. Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Now here's Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Conley. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. To the left side wing. Here's Okoro. There's the triple. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 7 assists in the game.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
You want to talk about length? Gobert's arms go on forever. A major threat for putback slams.
To the wing on the left. From deep, Conley. Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. Oh, deflected. Here's Gobert. Rejected by Allen.
The long arms of Allen. I bet having a 7-foot wingspan might make it a little bit easier to find some of these blocks.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. And there's the drive. And the shot goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Minnesota with a rebound. Edwards got 4 rebounds in the game. And he's going for the oop here. Conley passes to Edwards. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Mitchell. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Edwards, a pass to Towns. And here they come. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. There's 1:40 left in the game for Minnesota. They've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. To the middle. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
It's blocked by Gobert. For 3, Conley hits a 3-pointer.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Timberwolves.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Rudy Gobert.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Outside Conley. Puts up a 3. Edwards for 3. Here's Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Fires the 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Drives to the hoop. Right wing. Towns finds Edwards. Tries the spin move. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Smack clowns with mad style.